Amakhosi Network, welcome to the channel. If you are new to the channel, subscribe and like and comment. And thank you to those who have been supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you to those who comment. And guys, also just tell me, sometimes just add a comment and say, I enjoy the show, or now the show is boring because so kuluma amapampams, something like that. I don't know, but yeah, just give me feedback because I create this content for the Kaizer Chiefs family, for football lovers, etc. But let's kick it to it. Today we're discussing the players who are leaving Kaizer Chiefs. And yeah, when I say leaving, I'm saying these are rumors. I am not saying it's 100%, it's rumors. So when I say leaving, we're just going to discuss why these players are leaving, why it makes sense why these players are leaving, and all of those things. So let's start with the player who I think has a lot of is a fan favorite. When I say fan favorite, I mean like the fans really, really love this player, and the fans really always expect so much from this player. And yeah, and if you have to ask me what do I have, what do I expect of this player, I'm like, he has not been developed properly, and that is Happy Mashiane. Happy Mashiane has played 53 games for Kaizer Chiefs, and he scored 4 goals and he has 3 assists. So is that bad? No, that's not really bad. Why? Because Happy Mashiane's primary job is to defend and not allow goals to go in. The only issue that I have with the 53 games is the assists, because he is more of an attacking player. So his limited number of assists is the only problem. But at the same time, it's not like Happy Mashiane, those 53 games we're talking about, it's not like it's 90 minutes. It's coming on as a substitute, it's playing 10 minutes, playing 5 minutes, it's playing, yeah, so it's those kind of things. So sometimes you can't really get your rhythm to really do much things. Yeah, and then my opinion of Happy Mashiane as a Kaizer Chiefs player, a player who wears the jersey. This is my opinion. I feel for the boy. I really feel for him because I understand that he hasn't gotten the right development, but you can see the quality in the boy, right? The issue is he hasn't been developed properly. That is just the issue. A player who hasn't been developed properly has a lot of issues that are hard to fix. And my biggest issue is this: all the coaches that are coming into Kaizer Chiefs or coming into Kaizer Chiefs just to get results. So they don't have enough time to improve a player, etc. That is why you can't have coaches in your coaching staff who are not experienced. That is why having a coach like Pito who comes with his team is easier, and his team have a lot of things. They analyze players, they try to get the best out of players, etc. And that's what's needed. Dylan Shepard, Arthur Zwani, when they were assistants to Molifenseki or Gavin Hunt or Stuart Baxter, all those things, they never helped develop a player further from development. No, they just helped pick the player and they helped the training. But you can tell that they never did this. Why am I adding this thing and why am I emphasizing this thing? Because I'll take you back, and this is the biggest thing of what I mean development is. Rulani Mukwena, when Sundown signed Bongani Zungu, Bongani Zungu used to play as a number 10 at the University of Pretoria. So when Bongani Zungu signed for Sundowns, it was clear that he was never going to really be the number 10. Because at the time, I think they had the Billiards, the Dollies. I can't remember if Elias Pilembe was still there. I can't remember that. But like they had basically better number 10s than Bongani Zungu, even though Bongani Zungu was a talented boy and a talented number 10 because he was scoring goals and had assists. But so what happened is that, but they saw from training that this boy had qualities to hold the ball, to go deep, he just had comfort over the ball, and they were realizing that Hlompo Kekana is getting towards the end of his career. Also Tiani Mabunda, those kind of players were aging. So what they did is that they brought that boy, dropped him further back in the midfield to play more of a number 6 or a number 8 sometimes, but naturally more as a number 6. So it was like a double number 6, but they are more attacking number 6s because we all know Hlompo, Tiani Mabunda, and Bongani Zungu at the time. They were all like attacking number 6s as much as they played number 6. It's like they weren't just hard in the middle. But yeah, what happened is that there were footages of Rulani and Bongani Zungu after practice training, meaning that training Bongani to get the basics of number six, meaning that he knows how to be a midfielder, but he didn't understand the concept of being a number six. And that's why I bring up Happy Mashiani. I'm like, Happy Mashiani still is caught between being a winger and a left back. So what I am saying, I'm like, why does Chiefs not say get a proper people to be proper positions and just train Mashiane to be a proper defender. We know he has attacking qualities, but just make him work on one position. Don't make him go in training and say, hey, Mashiane, I want you to cross. Tell Mashiane to stay back and focus on defending. And that is how you get the best out of Mashiane. But we don't have the coaches. So anyway, and I know I'm going too much, but let me jump to the next player. Sabelo Khatebe. Sabelo Khatebe, he has played about 17 games and he has one assist. And I forgot to mention, Mashian is 25 now. Sabelo Khatebe is 23. And yeah, Sabelo Khatebe is more of an 8, an attacking midfielder. What is Sabelo Khatebe's issue? He hasn't gotten opportunities. The story we will all be singing for days on end is that coaches would rather play Matt, would rather play the Castillos, would rather play the Matlos, etc. They're more battle tested, Sitebe, the people who have already been battle tested, then giving the young boys like Sabelo Khatebe a chance. And that's the thing. Sabelo Khatebe, whenever they bring him on, they expect him to do miracles in 10 minutes. And sometimes he does. But then the next game, he's not playing. Then the next game is in the stands. Then the next game, then you bring him back and give him another 15 minutes, and then he doesn't perform. Then he's no longer in the team for the next 3 months, and then you expect this player to be good. And that's why I'm saying there's lack of consistency. My thing is that if these guys, because Arthur Swane and them and Molifinseki used to always make substitutions on the 60th minute, and my issue is that why do they not bring Wandile Duba, Happy Mashiane, Sabelo Khatebe in the 60th minute? Because then they get 30 minutes. The 10 minutes is to warm up in the game, adjust to the tempo of the game, and then the next 20 minutes is to do what you have to do, because that is football. Thinking a player will adjust to a game in 10 minutes sometimes is very irrational by a coach. But yeah, that's Sabelo Khatebe. My thing is that he just has not gotten the opportunities, unfortunately for the boy. Next boy, and these players, Sabelo Khatebe is wanted by Richards Bay, and I think Cape Town Spurs wants him now. Happy Mashiane, he is the one who is probably apparently communicated to Kaizer Chiefs that he wants to leave. And then the next player is going to be Wandile Duba. Wandile Duba, apparently he also wants to get a loan, or well, that's what it's reported. And Wandile Duba, what's his issues? He also hasn't been given time. They bring him in the last 5 minutes, and then he does more in 5 minutes than our strikers do in 95 minutes, in 85 minutes. And then if Wandile Duba was on the 5 minutes, he gets one chance in the game, he misses, and then he's on the stands. That is Wandile Duba. Wandile Duba has played 6 games, and if you have to guess how many minutes he averages per game, Wandile Duba averages 24 minutes, but it's actually not 24 minutes. Wandile Duba played one game in the Nedbank Cup, which I can't remember, but he played 74 minutes, and that's what makes his bulk of his time. But actually, if you have to take out that Nedbank Cup game, it means that Wandile Duba is playing like 5 to 10 minutes a game, but they expect him to do miracles. You see, kind of unfair. Next, and yeah, so Wandile Duba wants to leave. Now, this is the big one. Bontle Molefe, and Wandile Duba is 19. And then Bontle Molefe, the goalkeeper player, he has not touched the ball at Kaizer. He has not seen team. They have not put him in. He has not seen anything that is saying he's a professional player. That is one thing I'll tell you about Bontle Molefe. Bontle Molefe at this point, he's a 20-year-old boy. He's still young, but Chiefs has put no faith in him. Meaning, he's watched Peterson fumble the ball. He's watched Bavuma fumble the ball as keepers. He's watched Itumeleng Kune fumble the ball. He has watched all these keepers ahead of him fail, but he has not been given the chance. What is my opinion on Bundle Mulife? My opinion on Bundle Mulife is that from what I've watched him from DDC, he's a good keeper, first of all, but I don't think he's ready for Chiefs. At the same time, it would have been nice if he got a chance, like to play here and there. But now the Chiefs is under pressure, especially in the goalkeeping department. It's very rare for Chiefs to take a risk on a youngster. But my opinion is that the boy is good, but he lacks concentration. And I've watched him in DDC, I've watched him in under 20s, I believe. And yeah, he just has a thing of lacking concentration. He fumbles here and there. But other than that, I think with Dinkler, he's showing much improvement. What is my opinion of the boy? I feel since the Chiefs is not using him, they need to send him to a team that will use him and not. And before I finish this video, I'm going to say this for all the players. Kaizer Chiefs must not make the mistake of loaning these boys to the ABC Motsepe or the Mvela or whatever you wanna call it these days. Don't do that. A lot of you will say, but why? They get game time, etc. But I'll say this, guys. There's lack of structure in those lower divisions. Those lower divisions, not like lower divisions in England and all these players where it's like there's a lot of structure. There's no structure there. Our players who go down there often don't come back better players. And a lot of you will argue that Persitao went there and came back a better player. No. Persitao actually went there and he was not good in NFD because NFD did not have proper structure. What happened is that Pizzo actually just always believed in Percy and recalled Percy. When Percy was down there, he was getting red cards. He was struggling. So it's Pizzo's belief in Percy that made Percy come back. So that's what I'll say there. Players who go to NFD, they never come back improved. Who went to NFD? Kamohelo Mahlatsi went to NFD. He didn't come back improved. Upewa went to NFD. Didn't come back improved. The only player maybe we can say maybe is Kaizer Mayo. Kaizer Mayo is the one player we can look at who got opportunities as a youngster and came back better in the PSL. But yeah, other than that, there aren't many stories of players coming back better. So that's what I have to say today. Those are the players leaving. Are those the only ones that will hear? And these players, when I say leaving, I'm like, they are trying to leave in January, like now. So I don't know what it means, but we'll see. And yeah, guys, tell me what you think. Which player do you think has been hard done by? Which player do you think deserves a chance to at least play under Kevin Johnson now? But yeah, me personally, what I'll say is that there are players I understand why they're not playing, like Happy Mashiani. And yeah, I understand why they're not playing, but yeah, unfortunately, it's like that. And another thing before I finish this is Amazulu, obviously, like I posted yesterday, is Omega Daga is training with Amazulu, and he seems to have replaced Pablo Martin or whatever his name is, the Amazulu coach. But also Martin is saying he may not make the first team as yet. He may still go to the Diski team that side. But you know what? Good luck to the boy. The boy has Marcelo tendencies of Real Madrid, so it's just how you use him that's important. So good luck to the boy. But anyway, please subscribe to the channel, like and comment, and thank you for the support, everyone.